Well, welcome. We start off the gardening segment with some good news. Several neuroscience articles published this month highlight growing evidence that gardening isn't simply relaxing. It may actively challenge the brain in ways that help preserve cognitive function. Researchers point to gardening's combination of planning and sequencing, problem solving, fine motor coordination, memory, like say planting schedules and species needs, and sensory stimulation. These activities appear to engage multiple brain networks simultaneously. While nobody's claiming that gardening prevents dementia, neurologists are increasingly viewing it as a brain exercise because it combines physical movement, learning, and stress reduction. A lot of questions about both fleas and ticks in the yard. Most folks want to know about how to get rid of them, and even how to tell if you've got them in the first place. This question from Terry Lopez. For many years, my parents have maintained their lawn nice and green, looking like Wrigley Field. Now that they're seniors, I have tried to keep up and lately noticed that the neighbor walks her dog and it releases his fleas on the lawn as he shakes in front of the house. I've noticed an increase of fleas and ticks on the lawn. Although we try to cut the lawn weekly and try to keep it short, I've noticed an increase of these bugs on the lawn around our house. What's a safe way to get rid of them? Thanks in advance. And of course, doesn't want to damage the lawn. As far as any advice, well, you're already on the right path. Keeping that outfield green type of lawn is the best defense against those insects. Both fleas and ticks want to hang out in the more woody and shaded corners of the yard and garden, so deep corners, uncut grassy spots near compost piles. And knowing if you've got these little buggers is important too, because you might see an animal shedding them near your property or have seen a deer in your garden or at least near it, but it doesn't mean those ticks stuck around. Some of the most tried and true methods that entomologists or bug scientists use is to drag a white cloth or towel through those shady or more overgrown areas where they like to hang out. The bugs will jump onto the fabric thinking it's an animal or a human, and the white color contrast makes them super easy to spot. To make this easier on yourself, stop every yard or so to check the cloth, maybe drop a small rock or piece of paper if you see any, and then spot treat those areas only. Now, another method you might see on social media is to wear long white tube socks over your pant legs and do this walking around the yard. Now, personally, I don't like the ideas of bugs on me, so I don't love that option, but if it works for you, good on you. So what to treat them with is that bigger question. Non-toxic options of store-bought sprays mostly have natural ingredients of natural oils or vinegar compounds you can honestly make at home. All have limited success rates and they're only temporarily effective. So if you're having a big yard or garden party, make sure you do the treatments before you invite those guests over. Deb Hoffman sent in these 2 pictures of plants in her yard. She says she loves it, but doesn't know what it is. She thinks it's a weed, but she says doesn't care because it's a pretty plant. First of all, let's touch on the term weed. There's no formal biological definition of a weed, so it boils down to any plant growing where it's not wanted. So if this is where you love it, then it works for you. I ran this through the plant identifier that I have, and it was inconclusive, but it looks like it could be a really nice kitchen spice. So get a little closer photo, and we can help you out there more. But there is a valuable gardening tool on most smartphones these days, hiding in absolutely plain sight. On the iPhone, because I have one of these, if you get a decently close photo of the leaves or the flowering or fruiting bodies on the plant, when you look at that photo in your library, if you pull down on that photo and then release, a tiny little plant icon will show up on the menu with all that geolocation data. If you click on that icon, the AI will tell you their best guesses for what the plant might be, and links will take you to do some more easy research. A similar method is available on Android phones, and the Google Lens app works very well too, no matter what kind of smartphone you have. If you want any gardening questions answered, I'll take a look at them. Email me here at the station, tjoyce@wgntv.com. Make sure to tell me where you live, and pictures of your problem plants as well can also be a big help. Coming up next, we got your top stories and another look at that forecast.